after watching Jermell Charlo fight Brian Castano in the rematch Saturday night, you know, the question came up, to me, and I'm like, started wondering, man, after watching Jermell Charlo fight Castano and take the hits he was taking, didn't really physically see him hurt much in the second fight. First fight, I did see him clipped. He did get hurt a little bit in the first fight against Brian Castano. And then, mind you, Brian Castano, he's not the most biggest puncher at the division at 154, but he has decent pop, but he's not like a really big puncher like that. So you got to ask yourself, with all the talks of Terence Crawford calling out Jermell Charlo, if they ever fought and got in the ring, is it possible for Terence Crawford to knock out Jermell Charlo? And to me, I'm going to get right to the direct answer to this. And my opinion, the answer is yes. I think Terence Crawford absolutely can knock out Jermell Charlo. You got to understand something, man. Crawford got these long arms. He's not Castano. He's more calculated than Castano. He's more patient. He has power in both hands. And I believe his power carries up to 154. I was saying this. I made a video touching on Terence Crawford power seems to, as he goes up in weight, it seems like he gets stronger, it seems like. So if you got somebody that's this strong at 147, and he moves up to 154, I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, man. So Jermell Charlo, he gets hit. He has a chin. He definitely has a chin. But it's just weird when I seen him rocked a few times. I never seen him rock like that in a fight to the chin like that against it was Brian Castano of all people, So I didn't even see Jason Rosario really. I seen Jason Rosario hurt him. I'm not sure if I remember him being hurt to the chin against Rosario, but I definitely remember like a body shot that he didn't really like too much. So I figured, if he fought Bud, there's a lot that he have to watch out for, especially from both hands, man. Both hands. So you got somebody with power in both hands that got a lethal jab, and then Charlo don't, you gotta factor in the fact that Jermell Charlo don't move his head, man. He don't move his head. His head is gonna be there all night for Terence Crawford to hit, man. A lot of people, I'm trying to tell people, they all on this whole thing where, oh, yeah, Terence Crawford, man, he's too small for 154. I'm like, okay, well, like I said, if you think that's the case, and I guess eventually everybody will find out. I don't think that's the case, but to the detractors, of course they're gonna say that. The boys that want to keep Jermell Charlo away from Terence Crawford, they're gonna say that, man. They're gonna take that and run with it. But trust me, that's furthest from the truth. But yeah, I really think that Terence Crawford has a high probability that he can possibly knock Jermell Charlo out if they fought. I know 154 is a different animal. Dudes hit harder up there. They're a little bit more durable. I guess accustomed to weight, so. But Terence Crawford is physically strong. He got the wrestling pedigree and some of those tactics he used in the boxing ring too. And he's, outside the ring, he's a strong dude, very strong dude. So. It's quite possible, man. I would say the chances of Jermell Charlo getting knocked out by Bud if they fought, I would say it's a 75-80% chance that happens, But let me know what you think. Can Terence Crawford knock out Jermell Charlo? This is all in reference to the back and forth that's been going on. So we'll see. I hope, if he moves up. And if he does move up, when Bud does move up, and hopefully Jermell will still be there. And I don't think so. So, it will have to be like a 160 fight, something like that. Jermell leaves the division. Or he'll have to call Crawford, ends up winning the Undisputed. Then I guess we'll line up a fight between Terence Crawford and Jermell Charlo. That would be dope. I would love to see that. But anyway, let me know what you think. Drop a comment, man. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm off this. Peace.